Need to feed your family on a budget? Let me show you how I make my chicken and dumplings. It's literally only 5 ingredients. It is so cheap to make, and it's so good. Your family's going to be begging you for more. Get yourself a gigantic pot and put about 16 cups of water in it. Then you're going to add your chicken to the water. I like to use chicken thighs because I love dark meat and they're cheap. You could definitely use legs if you want to, or breast, but make sure that it has the bones and the skin because you need that delicious fat that comes off the skin. When the chicken's done cooking, I bring it over to the sink and put the cooked chicken into a bowl. And then I like to add some cold water to the bowl to make sure that they are cooled off enough for me to work with. Now I'm removing all of the skin and then just shredding off the chicken. And you can just do big chunks for now. We're going to fine tune it later. So just, again, take off the skin, pull off as much chicken off the bone as you can, and then toss the bone. Do that to all the pieces. Set the chicken aside for now, and we're going to work on our dumplings. I usually start with 4 cups of Bisquick, but my heart always tells me that I need more. So I usually go with about 6 cups of Bisquick and roughly, 2.5 to 3-ish cups of milk. You're really just going to kind of eyeball it until the texture is right. It's kind of hard to explain, but you just want it like thick and sticky. So like this. Just make it look like this, okay? Thick and sticky. So come back over to your stove where you've got your pot of boiling water, and you're just going to start dropping little clumps of dumpling dough in there. You can make them, the spoonfuls, kind of like as big or small as you want to. I like mine like ginormous, so I just do like gigantic clumps of dough. They'll break up as you cook them, though, and stir them, so don't make them too small. All right, now we're going to, while the dumplings are cooking, continue to shred our chicken into smaller pieces, just little shreds. Keep an eye on your dumplings, though, because they do tend to kind of go wild and boil over if your water level's too high. So keep an eye on those. So here I am just stirring up my dumplings. It's been about 10 minutes or so while I was shredding the chicken. You don't want to disturb them too early on once you drop them in, because you need to obviously give them time to kind of like cook enough to where they're not going to just totally fall apart, you know. Next, we are going to just kind of add some salt and pepper up in here. Again, I don't measure, I just use my heart. So yeah, just put some salt and pepper in there until your heart says to stop, and stir it around. Mix it all up in there. Then when your dumplings look done, you're going to add your shredded chicken back in. Boop. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Then I like to add some more salt and pepper to the chicken on top. And then just give it a final mix. This recipe is completely customizable. You could add vegetables. You could use different seasonings. You could use chicken broth instead of only water. You could use more chicken, less chicken, whatever. But look at this. This is definitely a family favorite in our house. It's like comfort food. I don't make it all the time because it's carb central, but we love it. Give it a try.